Hey polish fans, welcome to another video here at Wild Moon Lacquer, and in today's video we are doing a polish recap. It is October already, I can't believe it, so it's time to go over what I wore in September. Now there really weren't a lot of manicures that I did that month. I wore these first couple here for quite a long time each, plus the manicure before that at the end of August spilled over by about a week into September. So not a lot, but I did have some fun manicures here to share, so let's jump right in. So the first one that I wore is Lollipop Posse Lacquer, and this one is a Mermaid Sing. This one has R and UP offhand right now. I'm not remembering what the R stands for, but UP is the Unicorn Pea pigment, and it was from May 2019. This is a really beautiful sort of seafoam sagey green, and look at all of those beautiful flakies in there. It's got those gold flakies that I really like. There is of course that UP shimmer in there that's going to shift, and it is just a beautiful shade. Like I said, I did wear this one for quite a while. I really enjoyed it. It's a lovely color and just really liked it. So that was Lollipop Posse Lacquer, a Mermaid Sing, and actually there at the edge of the bottle up towards the top you can see a good shot of that UP pigment. The next one that I wore was getting me into the fall feels. This one was from Pure Ice, and this one is called In Vogue. I really enjoyed this color too. Gorgeous color. I got a lot of compliments on this for the fall coloration. It is this deep, rich tone. It is sort of a terracotta mauve. Gorgeous color. Really flattering on the nail and very fall appropriate. I really like this one, and I'm looking forward to wearing more colors like this throughout the season. It definitely was darker on the nail than I anticipated. I feel on camera it is washing it out just ever so slightly. On the actual nail though, it was definitely deep and rich, as you can see compared to my skin tone here. It's definitely a dark color, but very lovely, very fall appropriate, and definitely has the ability for using it with toppers because it is a cream. Speaking of which, I eventually did that. I put this over it. This one is from ILNP, and this is called Glory. And this is a smaller particled flaky topper. And as you can see, it has all of the fall colors to it. It has these beautiful rich bronze tones which shift to gold and red and orange, and I think even green. And as you can see, over a dark color, you really start to see all of the colorations come through. Now, what I will say is I was a little bit unhappy with how it came out over this particular color. The reason being is I think what I wound up with on most of my nails was a lot of these smaller shards, and what it wound up looking like from a distance and in the overall manicure was more of a shimmer topper as opposed to the fall flakies that I was really hoping. And as you can see, it did have some bigger ones in here. I just wound up, for whatever reason, pulling the majority of the smaller ones onto my manicure. But I think if you layered this over your manicure in like 2 coats or over a lighter color where you could actually see the flaky bits coming through, I might enjoy it a little bit more. But that's why I used a different flaky for my most recent manicure. But again, this one was ILNP, called Glory, and I do have a whole bunch of their flakies, and they are absolutely gorgeous. One of the ways I think that they come across in the best light is to wear them on their own, layered over other colors. So what I mean by that is instead of it being relying on the base color, you layer it over itself about 3 times over an undie color so that you get layers upon layers of these flakies, and it comes across really beautifully that way. But I have yet to wear this one that way. So the next polish that I wore was from Rescue Beauty Lounge, and this one is Insouciant. And this is a really beautiful color. You'll hear me talk about this color quite a lot because it's one that I'm very drawn to. It is this grayed out purpley taupe. So it's a beautiful color. It is a nice neutral shade, but as you can see, it comes across as very purple on my nails. And this one in that color range definitely does lean more purple than some of my other colors in this sort of range that do tend to lean a little bit more gray or a little bit more taupe or a little bit more grayish. But I just love them. They're gorgeous colors. This particular one, let me see if I can get it to come across on camera. There we go. You see that shimmer? In person, that's actually more of a fuchsia color. It is really beautiful. I don't actually see that come across very well on the nail, to be perfectly honest, but I really love the color itself, so I don't mind that that shimmer isn't necessarily as poppy on the nail as I feel like it is noticeable in the bottle. But it's a beautiful color. I did wear this on its own for a couple of days. I did notice some chipping. I had one, I'm not sure on my right hand, but I know on my left hand I had one on my middle finger. So there was some chipping going on, and it was already nearing the end of the month, and I didn't have that many colors in my nail polish worn rack, so I decided to spice it up and add a couple of swipes to that current manicure, and that is what I'm wearing right now. So what I did is I used L'Oreal's Safari Chic and an indie brand Lacquer called Gloriana, and this one has those beautiful big flakies, and I used these for my first sort of artistic attempt at a more abstract manicure, and I really like how it turned out. I'll post a picture up there, you can see a little bit better of how it turned out, but each swipe of the green one, which was the L'Oreal, is a little bit abstract and different on each nail. So on my thumbs, it's going to be on the outer edge of my hand, and then on the other fingers, it's sort of abstract, not quite touching the edges, and some are at an angle. So just take free license, artistic license, and put it anywhere on your nail to get a similar result. I think I could have been a bit more abstract, but I have kind of conflicting brains about it. I have the artistic side, and then I also have the mathematics side, and they tend to butt heads when I'm trying to be artistic like this. So my artistic side says, be free range about it, do whatever you want, and then my mathematical side goes, wait, what did you do on the other nail? Anyone else have that problem? Then over top of it, I used the Lacquer Gloriana, which again is that gorgeous flaky, and this definitely gave me the fall feels with that gorgeous large chunk flaky. Look at all of those beautiful autumn colors coming through. You've got fall leaves crunched up into a bottle in this one, and I just did a similar swipe, sort of overlapping the two colors on my nails. So again, a little bit in the abstract range. You don't have to be precise, just sort of adds that crunched up leaf effect onto the manicure. And then I coated it all with another top coat to even it out and make it shine, and that really sealed the deal. Once that top coat was on, everything came together. It looked amazing. I really am enjoying this. I will probably be changing it up here in October soon, just so that I can start really digging into my fall colors that I have, because I have a lot. Underneath this lace right here is all of my fall colors laid out still, which is why it's a little lumpy. And there's a lot of them. But in any case, that was the last manicure that I put on for September. And let me know down below if you've been enjoying any of your fall colors here recently. And make sure to like and subscribe for more nail polish videos here on my channel. And I'll see you next time.